What's good? It's Tommy Cole. We here live at Wally World Studios. I'm here with Travel and Talk, presented by Extremely Rare. Let's get it.
Box of Dutchess blunted, all my niggas stay 100 miles and running, 4G auto, easy starting. Flipping digits, burning bridges, never make assumptions. Skrilla always coming, funnel through the business functions. Show you how I'm coming after niggas get the budget. Flicking bitches, duckets, look at how them faces done it. Ain't no freebies when it coming, doing deals, we on it. Look at me, I know they study how niggas starting. Yeah, good as said, then go. Rack stepping on my toes, young nigga never fold. Always staying 10 toes, you know how I fucking go. Extremely Rare gon' blow, swinging like we on foes.
We're here with Tommy Cole. I really appreciate you, bro, for doing this interview with us. We've been actually trying to get this interview lined up for a minute,
man.
Bro.
Just been out, man, on the move.
Back and
LA,
forth, LA.
everywhere.
I'm like, every time, bro, let's get that up. Let's set that up. I'm in LA. I can't do it.
Yeah, man, but I had to make it. I'm sick, everything, but I couldn't miss out on anything with music right now, man. I'm trying to do anything that I can do right now.
What's the LA vibe like? Different. That's different than Pittsburgh, you know?
Man, I was talking to PRs down there, and they was just basically like, man, just move out here. You can make it happen if you move out here. And I'm just like, man, I got real life situations. I just can't get up and leave. But the opportunities out there are unlimited. It's just unfortunate Pittsburgh ain't the same.
That's crazy because every conversation I have with artists, that's the first thing that they say is the opportunity out there. And I feel like me personally, starting off in a city like Pittsburgh, it's a little smaller than LA, of course, but you get to touch the people way more. I feel like so many people want to go to LA and make that move. You think that's a move that you want to make too?
Of course, that would definitely be one of my top goals, like as an artist, to go to LA. It's just like the thing, like people say, like, oh, you go to Pittsburgh, it's smaller, you should be able to link with the community better. But it's a north and a west coast vibe. Like, you just know how up north people are, arrogant for themselves. Like west coast, everyone's happy, everyone's trying to bring each other up, man. It's just difficult down here, but we've been working every day just trying to make it happen. So I'm just having faith in God and just hoping that it unravels and everything works out for the best, man.
Now, as far as you starting off actually rapping in the city, you know, you got the east part of Pittsburgh, west part of Pittsburgh, north side. Like, what actual part did you start off at?
See, to keep it all the way 100, like, I'm not from Pittsburgh. I'm from Brownsville. I'm down, like, southwest, like, all the way down there. It's called Brownsville, a little small hood where nothing happens, no opportunities. It's just the slums. I moved out here with my girlfriend, and we just been living like outside of Pittsburgh and Cecil.
Because when you talk about repping the city of Pittsburgh, not a lot of rappers right now even repping Pittsburgh.
Exactly.
So I feel like interviewing a Pittsburgh artist, getting them connected to the people that's actually in the city, gonna be a plus too. Now, how old was you when you actually started, like actually getting in the studios? Like in the
I was
studios?
11 years old. Like, I actually recorded at 10 on my brother's tape, like in the studio. So I basically grew up in the studio. I got a musical family, so I was always in the studio at a young age. But as far as taking it serious when it comes to music, like I would say probably about 5 years ago is when I started trying to make a little run. But I was going through so many life obstacles, it was hard to be serious with music. Like, I was fighting cases, doing all kind of nut shit, had to grow up. Now, probably I'll say strongly, the past 2 years I've been trying to put this shit together.
Now, when did the Defense Volume 1 tape, how, like, what was that process like?
See, that whole process with Defense, and that's the reason I called it Defense, because I was in defense mode. Like, I was fighting cases, it was the lifestyle I was living. So from the beginning of the song, Antonio Brown, all the way to the end, it's a whole story of my whole case. Everything that happened, revolving around the lifestyle I was living, everything real. I was in the trap, I was doing this, I was doing that, doing everything that I shouldn't have been doing. So that was Defense. Then I try to clean up, live life right, you know what I mean? And my upcoming project is Offense. So now I'm playing Offense instead of playing Defense because I don't got anything to watch out for.
I really fucked with the fact that you had the defense, like you saying like it's Defense Volume 1, so you actually in the courtroom and it's looking like you fight the case, you know. You saying you was facing like 17 and 34.
Yeah, man, it was crazy, man. To just tell you, like, to be in my shoes, like, I'm offered 17 to 34. My lawyer, someone had my lawyer on the case, so I paid like 7 bands for the lawyer, couldn't even use it, had to get a new lawyer. Parents didn't want to really help out, didn't really have no money tucked up, so I had to get a public defender. I'm facing 17 years, I'm thinking it's over. So I'm just like, I'm facing all this time, I'm just having faith, that's really all I got. I really don't have any confidence with my lawyer, don't have anything, so I just put it up to God, and through the grace of God, he saved me. I spanked that case. No rat shit. Had an informant on our case. It was real. Like, it was crazy. Like, and that's the whole defense mixtape. If you want to know my story, all you gotta do is listen to that tape, and it's real. Everything start to finish.
And seeing the switch up from defense to offense, what's the mindset?
The mindset is positivity. When you think of offense, you're thinking of making plays and scoring. Like, you get what I'm saying? Defense, you're not trying to let anything score on you. So my mentality when it comes to offense is me trying to make plays for a positive so we could get some yardage. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. Which is crazy you speak on yardage because the first song is Antonio Brown. That's why I say it's so hard. It's so crazy.
Exactly.
What was the whole process like of creating that? Like, I know you got, it's what, like 19, 20 songs?
Yeah, I just dropped 20 because I got 300 unreleased songs, and it's just like, damn, do I do 100 mixtapes or just keep putting this content out? And I felt confident. People was telling me, like, man, it's kind of risky to do 20 songs on a mixtape. You know what I mean? Like, people get bored of that. But I felt confident with all 20 songs, and it worked out great. As far as streams and everything worked out great. But when it comes to Antonio Brown is just basically, he's a standout player in the field. Like, no matter what he's going through, he's gonna score, he's gonna make it happen. Like, you know what I mean? So that's the metaphor I use with that song. And the whole song, start to finish, is basically me being in the field. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if I'm in the field, I'm gonna be a standout player. I'm gonna be Antonio Brown. And we're from Pittsburgh. He's a standout. So it was only right.
Now, speaking on a confident level, as far as actually, well, one, having the first song on there is Antonio Brown, I feel like, again, that was just a good strategic move. But even going on between there, a lot of the mood, the mindset behind, you know, defense to offense, got to be a lot of positivity.
Yeah.
That positivity can be your surroundings. So explain to me what the surroundings of you was like as far as actually switching up from defensive mode all the way into now. Because like I said, you got to have a good supportive camp for that.
Let me give you an image.
Defense,
I'm in the trap. I'm cooking up. I'm serving fiends every day. I'm hitting licks. I'm doing everything. This is my surrounding. I'm in the hood. Offense, I'm in Cecil. I'm in a white neighborhood. I'm living right. Like, you know what I mean? I'm trying to take a positive route. I got saved. I beat my case. So now it's like, man, I'm not going to keep gambling. I'm not going to keep taking these chances. I'm going to try to work on this music now. I'm going to try to put this music out. I'm not going to keep trying to take the short route by trying to fund myself and doing this. Man, I'm going to live positive. So that's how offense came about by my lifestyle. Everything when it comes to music, man, I do music with my life. Everything I spit is real. So everything, like, that's the basic, that's the easiest comparison I could come up with when it comes to both of the mixtapes.
And not only you that rap in your camp, it's like a whole camp of y'all.
Yeah, we got a whole gang, and it's all my niggas. All the niggas I was with, struggling with, I'm gonna struggle with them, and we gonna eat together, man. That's Exotic Gang, man. We got a lot going on. I used to be in the trap every day with my niggas, and I used to tell them, like, yo, come on, hop on this song, come to the studio. They're like, man, nah, man, you're a rapper. Like, you're not going to make us look crazy on the track. We ain't here freestyling all the time. But I'm telling them, like, yo, I got that ear. I'm telling you, man, you got that sound. That's all you need is the voice. That's all you need. And all it took was that one studio session that I would tell my nigga every time. All it takes is one time, bro, for you to hear yourself, one time in the booth. Once you hear yourself, you're going to fall in love with it. Look at us now, man. We going to LA. We doing all this, man. We're trying to make this dream. Oh shit! Here goes my niggas right here. You feel me? That's all it is.
Out of nowhere type shit.
My niggas
What's going on,
right
bro?
here.
Q.
What's going on,
bro? Q.
Trey.
That's crazy. We was actually just talking about the Exotic Gang. You know, we talking about y'all making trips to LA. You know, tell me what that's like, even between both of y'all. He already told me his experience. What's y'all experience?
LA, man, there's not enough time in one day out there, you know what I mean? Like, there's so much to do out there, you know what I mean? The scenery, the people, the vibe, everything, the music, the recording studios, everything's it's just a better life out there, you know what I mean? It really is.
Tommy was telling me about was he was feeling like it was just more opportunity out there for real.
Oh yeah, there's way more opportunity, you know what I mean? Like I said, LA's everywhere else times too, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta go hard out there, you know what I'm saying? So it's definitely.
How you feel about it?
I ain't been to Cali with him yet. I folded.
Yeah,
I had
definitely
ticket.
folded.
I definitely had a ticket.
He bought the ticket and everything, couldn't make it, man.
Yeah.
That's
unfortunate,
Now
but
we gonna
next
keep
time
going
you gotta
back.
Make that move.
Yeah, we gonna keep going back.
When
Ain't
I
about
was a
nothing.
kid. I mean, I've been on the side. I lived on the island for a little bit. I mean,
That's crazy too, cause I personally know about traveling like this is like the fourth state I lived in, so like the last 2 years. So me and my guys really been moving around, but it's like once you move and see different things. So y'all see in LA, what was that like coming back to Pittsburgh? Like, did it make you more hungry? Did it make you want to see things different? Like what was that vibe like?
See, like coming back to Pittsburgh, you got to battle with two things, like, cause when you come back, you gotta know the positivity is not the same. You gotta realize people are not the same, so you gotta keep that hungriness that you left the West Coast with. You know what I'm saying? You gotta come back to the East ready with that same, because everybody around you was not motivating like the West Coast. LA, everybody's motivating. You met somebody down there, y'all was working the next day. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all was working, like it's crazy.
Exactly.
You on the radar back here though.
You know what I'm saying? It's different.
See, I know with me, I feel like the reason why I like traveling, the reason why I like listening to when it comes to different music, when it comes to different everything, I like doing it because I get to pick up different vibe from it, so I get to put it in my own, into my own work. And so everything that we building for, we get to put that in there. So, you know, getting that vibe out there in LA, you think that'll make y'all different? It's like sound wise. Coming back down here, you know, you pick up a different sound going places.
I feel like
I feel like we already fit in, like with that sound already, with the sound we got. If that makes sense. Like I don't feel like going out there is gonna alter our sound, because I feel like we was already made for that sound. Like we already got that
more
sound.
to talk about. I feel like.
Yeah, definitely more to talk about. But as far as like,
I don't
the
think
sound,
it's gonna change our music. Like I think we came, you know what I mean? We're pretty.
Like we were amazing. The engineer and the PRs down there, like when we're in LA, we're amazing them about how we work in the studio. Like, you know what I mean? So
have you heard the Exodus collection?
Right.
it's 1,000 genres.
Okay.
I ain't heard that yet. Speak on that 1,000 genres. I feel like that's crazy because like that whole idea is crazy because it showed that y'all ain't got no limits. It's 1,000 of them. It ain't no limits.
How many songs y'all got? The Exodus 3, right? Or
Yeah, we're working on a short EP and a short film just with 3 songs off 1,000 genres called Exodus Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3. It's crazy dope. Like it's crazy.
It's a different
We've been putting this together for almost
like 1,000 genres is gonna probably have like 40 plus songs. Like on this album, like 40 songs. Like it's gonna be a huge
on a one take.
on one take. Like that's how that's part of
different.
it. Like 1,000 genres, we're having hella songs. Like
Take your time.
yeah.
And it was crazy how it came. Like people was just like different opinions from different people. You know what I mean? People was like, y'all sound so different on every track. I didn't know this was. You know what I mean? People saying different things like that. So I'm thinking like, and it just came to us one day. We was actually in there recording. I'm like, bro, we should name it. And he was like, yeah, that was genius. You know what I mean? He said, yeah. And then somebody else in there was like, yeah, that's dope. And it came to you right there.
I think it shows how limitless y'all can be for real. Like you can't just put you in one category. Our vibe not in one category. You gotta put us in our own category, but our own category is everything.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like
go ahead.
There's no limit with that. Like you know what I mean? Like there's no limit where you could put us. Like you can't put us in anything. Like we could do it all.
I'm definitely ready for it. I really appreciate this whole, like I said, us coming together doing this for the city. I feel like it's gonna really be a good look for the city as far as introducing them to a different sound wave. As far as we got people in the city that can really do this for real. And I want to do this interview with you because I really believe that you can really do this in the city here. You can really go crazy here and veer off. But I feel like it'll get to a point where Pittsburgh sound will be Tommy Cole and Exotic Gang sound. And people will want to feed off that.
Sure.
Hell yeah.
So we definitely gonna make some stuff happen in the future. I really appreciate all y'all, man, coming out here.
No doubt. Hey, and we got a single coming, dropping soon. It's called Front Back. We just recorded it in LA, so that's dropping
It's gonna be
soon.
crazy. That's the next.
And the next
project.
week, stay tuned for that. Following with a video, so stay tuned. Tommy Nino.
Yes, sir.
Let's get it.
Sure, we ready
Exotic
for it.
Gang. Holla at us.
Sure, it's
Ready.
extremely rare.
Real
Travel
shit.
Talk.
At Exotic Nino on Instagram. Follow me. Let's
Tommy
get it.
Cole Music.
Let's go.
IG to the real. Say that.
We out.